Hello everybody, my name is Jagged Potato, welcome back, and today I am playing, I wonder if you recognise this game. This game is really old. It's probably one of the most hated games on the Call of Duty series. But yeah, I'm playing Call of Duty World at War today. It's not a bad game. I quite enjoyed it back when I used to play it. That's why I bought it again. I've seen it in Game, which is like the UK version of GameStop, for a fiver. So I thought, yeah, why not? And pick it up. I'm going to use this commentary today, and guy disconnected. Hate when people do that. They do that a lot in this game, so hopefully there's not too much of it. What I'm going to talk about today is what has happened that first-person shooters have become the mainstream of gaming at the minute. What has caused them to become so ridiculously popular when, in hindsight, they're not the most amazing things out there? You may have seen my last video. My last video was done on Dungeon Defenders. It's a really good arcade game. It's simple, it's fun, it's addictive, and it's great to play with your friends. And at a time, Call of Duty was really much like that as well. But as of late, it's really gone downhill. Black Ops is my most hated game ever. I do not like that game whatsoever. I will do a commentary. I plan to do a commentary on Call of Duty 4 all the way up to Black Ops, and just giving my opinions on them, like the story, the side content, zombies. I love zombies, and might do a couple of zombie videos in the future. That's a good idea. Fun with friends idea there. And it's strange how these games, which when a sequel comes out, they don't offer really anything new. Like Call of Duty Black Ops, literally all you got was new guns and new maps, which they are now going to start releasing as downloadable content anyway, so what's the point of even releasing a new Call of Duty in the first place? Now, I'm not saying all this, I'm not saying all this with no experience in, first-person shooters. I've been playing first-person shooters for so long, it's ridiculous. First game on the Xbox was Gears of War. It's a really good game. I enjoyed the Gears of War. It's one of the first. It's not even really a first-person shooter. It's a third-person shooter, but it's still one of them shooter games that I enjoy because, unlike Call of Duty, it takes skill. It takes skill to learn all the different shotgun techniques and which gun's better and which way to go to get people. Whereas Call of Duty, you can just run about with the most overpowered weapon in the game, which in World at War was the MP40 with extended mags. I think in one of my future games I used that because I just got fed up with people running about with that and Juggernaut on. As I say, Call of Duty, once you got the most overpowered gun in the game, everyone used it, and then everyone just started wailing on everyone else. As I say, I've been playing first-person shooters for so long. In Call of Duty 4, I think I spent 24 days playing that game over the course of like 3 or 4 years. I didn't really play World of War that much when it first came out, but I still played Call of Duty 4, and me and my friends were amazing at that game. I wasted so much time on it though, it's ridiculous. But Call of Duty 4 was a good game. It was the first game. It was really the game that started off this whole first-person craze. People will say it was Halo. Yeah, Halo was a really good game. I played Halo 2 quite avidly and really got serious with Halo 3. And again, it took skill. That's why it wasn't really as popular. But Call of Duty 4, it was the first game to actually take real shooting and make a multiplayer thing out of it. The campaign was pretty good. Enjoyed the campaign. All Gillied Up was one of the best campaign levels, in my opinion, that I've played in a long time. And One Shot One Kill was pretty good as well, except for that ridiculous hold hold the line session, but at the Ferris wheel at the end, that there was so hard on veteran. Oh, there goes my arm. But it was still a really good game, and it had really good multiplayer. And yes, there was nothing wrong with trying to repeat that with World at War, because Second World War games were still popular at that time, but they were just dying out at that stage. So World at War didn't really do all that great compared to Modern Warfare 4, because everyone wanted the future and everyone wanted all this future tech and current guns and realism. So then Battlefield came into light. Bad Company is one of my favourite games. Bad Company 2 is still sitting on my shelf. I can see it from where I'm sitting right now. That is a brilliant game. It is one of my favourite games ever. But it's still a really annoying first-person shooter game because everyone runs about as ghillies, and then everyone runs about with snipers so that they're not defending the post, and then when the bomb's being captured, they don't want to do anything about it, so they just kind of sit there and watch and not help anybody, which is annoying in its own right. But it's still a ridiculously good game because it kind of took something. It took away from the first person shooter aspect, the typical team deathmatch, which was really popular at the time, and then added a search and destroy element into the whole thing. Rush, and then no matter what, whenever you were playing Rush, if you don't know this, you probably do from playing Battlefield 3, Rush, you went after 2 bombs, your entire team, 4 squads of 4, went after 2 bombs, and tried to blow them 2 bombs up. If you blew them 2 bombs up, a new area of the map opened up, and you done the same again, and the map was constantly changing. You weren't stuck on the same map. The map was opening up and everything was changing, and new vehicles were coming up and new spots for people. Oh, my legs. And new spots were coming up all the time, and it just made everything so different and so more fluent and so more fresh. And you don't get that in games anymore. Games don't try to be fresh. They don't try to do anything different because they're that scared of their fan base jumping up in arms about it. It's weird now. It's sad. A game that I've been playing, not Dungeon Defenders, it's called Dust: An Elysian Tale, and it's a side-scroller game with amazing art, amazing colour. It's bright, it's beautiful, and it's just so amazing. It's a brilliant game. Go download the trial. It's a brilliant game. But to be honest, I'm probably only saying that because I am like a fanboy of the PS2 era. I love them old games that are just so story driven and so fun, and that's just where it comes into play for me. It's a really good game, fun gameplay, with brilliant art, stunning art. It's all hand drawn, and it's like Rayman Origins, which I really want to play. I want to get that game and play that game, do commentary on it, do so many games, and you've just got this goal. You're just going towards this one goal. You're trying to find out who you are, and you're trying to get this sword back to its resting place, which inevitably will help you find out who you are. Games are losing their track. They're not becoming fun anymore. They're just becoming a social experience, which isn't bad. I enjoy playing Call of Duty, Black Ops, and zombies and all that there with my friends. But that's the thing, I enjoy playing zombies. I don't enjoy playing multiplayer. It's fun to go on and own people, every so often, but they need to stop focusing on these set games which are going to make them money. They have to do something new. Zombies is the key thing with Assassin's Creed. The boats, the shipping segments were the best. Where you're captain of the boat and you're attacking. They need to work off that, and improve on those, and do something different instead of just constantly using these games which are becoming stale and boring, and they're just losing their overall drive. And a lot can be said about being Christian. You have to do something different to stop yourself becoming stale and boring. But anyway, guys, sorry about the gameplay, it's not amazing, but yeah, please comment, like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and hopefully I will see you all again, and hopefully we will have some better gameplay. But my name's Jacob Potato, I am a Christian, and I will see you next time.